I think you had some trouble on A, which would have messed up B and C. So for this, we want to buy a house for, everyone wants to buy a house for 223,000. That'd be great. You plan to pay 10% as a down payment. So what that means is we would take 10% of this 223,000, which is basically just knocking off a zero, and then subtract that. So this is the cost minus the down payment, and so that means we have 200,000, $200,700 to finance. Um, so that would be this number right here. And then what will our monthly payment be if the interest rate is 5%? And so this is a loan, so I'm using the loan formula here, and that's our payment and our financed amount. So that's all that I'm plugging into over here. So our time, it said, was 30 years. The payment was what we're trying to figure out. The rate for this, for part B, was 5% right there. Their monthly payments, so it would be 12. And then my two calculated values again are N, so M times T for 360 total payments. And then I is the 0.05 divided by 12. And then after that, I just chunked everything into the formula, and that's what you're seeing over here. This is tough to get into the calculator. For me, what I did was I did this inside piece. I did the denominator first, so I did 1 plus the 0.05 divided by 12, made that a number, raised it to negative 360, made that a number, and then met 1 minus that number. And on all of these, I'm letting the calculator keep track of all those decimal places. So then once I got this down to some number, then I did 0.05 divided by 12, and I had parentheses around that. So it would look like 0.05 divided by 12. And then did that divided by the answer. So that answer that I had on my screen down here, I'm copying that up and just getting that division done, and then multiplying that by the $200,700. And then when I did all that, and I did double check it against the answer, that should come out to $1,777.40 if you can get that in the calculator right. So I think it was that first step, and then that would have messed up everything else. And then there's a part C to this. It's the exact same thing as this, except that 0.5 is a 0.6, and that should come out to 1203.30 if you get that in a calculator correctly. Hopefully it was just this bit up here that got you, but let me know if you still have questions.